Hi, good morning. Today's topic of discussion is cost and profit center management. In any organization, it is crucial to keep the track of expenses incurred and profit earned by each department. The tracking of expenses and incomes helps an organization to find out the details like which department is earning profit, which department is incurring more expenses. Answer to the above questions will help an organization in making right decisions at right time. In TelePrime, we can allocate the expenses and incomes to the unit of an organization. This unit vary from business to business. For example, units can be a department, product, company, or individuals. We can configure and maintain cost allocation in TelePrime with ease, and the reports get generated instantly after recording the transactions related to cost center. Cost center and cost categories. A cost center is any unit of an organization to which transactions like cost or expenses can be allocated. When only cost or expenses are allocated to these units, they are referred to as cost centers. When profits are allocated to these units, they become profit center. TelePrime's cost center allow a dimensional analysis of financial information. TelePrime gives you the cost center breakup of each transaction as well as details of transactions for each cost center, and also it gives the information about whether a particular unit, product, individual is undergoing loss or earning profits to an organization. For example, in a company, there are two departments who will be on field to carry on their work like senior technical team and senior sales team. These teams are in Karnataka location as well as in Delhi location. Company will be incurring the traveling and food expenses, and it will generate the sales revenue on frequent basis. If the company wants to know how were the traveling and food expenses spent and by which team the revenue was generated, these details can be easily tracked by using cost center feature in TelePrime. Few examples of cost centers are: number 1, department of organizations like finance, marketing, manufacturing, accounts, etc. Product of the company like LG washing machine, Samsung washing machine, etc. Individuals like salesman Prakash and salesman Karthik, etc. Now we will talk about cost categories. Cost categories are useful for organizations that require allocation of revenue and non-revenue items to parallel sets of cost centers. Cost categories facilitate third-dimensional reporting of expenditure and revenue, and cost categories are the distinct from any cost center. Hence, each cost center can have a particular category. For example, a company have different branches, like one branch is in Karnataka and another branch is in Delhi, and the company wants to know branch-wise revenue generation and expenses incurred details, and also track costs incurred by employees of department. This can be achieved from cost category. Now, few examples of cost category are region-wise or geography-wise, employee-wise, and department-wise. Now they have given me an example of cost center over here. They have two teams, sales team and technical team. So they told me to create a cost center of these two teams, and sub cost centers like Mahendra, Jitendra will be in sales team and Prakash and Shekhar will be in technical team. In the table, there are two main departments like sales team, under which there are two employees like Mahendra and Jitendra, and similarly there are two employees working in technical team, Prakash and Shekhar. Now they have given me a business scenario. Shri Devi International have different teams like sales and technical team, and they have two sales executives, Mahendra and Jitendra, working in sales team, and two executives working in technical team. Now the company wants to track the performance of these four sales executives who are working in different teams. These teams generate some expenses and incomes from different levels, and now the company wants to know the team-wise revenue generation and expenses incurred details, and wants to generate view and analysis the reports of sources of income and expenses generated, which will help to develop and control the finance. Let us now activate the cost center details in Telegram. Now I'll show you how we are going to activate cost center in Telegram. So here I'll show you from this gateway of Tele screen. I'll press Alt plus K, and now I'll press F11 features. Now I'll go to show more features. I enable cost center. This is the cost center. You can see that they have written enable cost centers. I will enable it. That's it. Now they have given me first illustration to create cost centers. First of all, I'll go back to create and go to show more, and you can see that these are the cost center class and cost category. First of all, I'll create cost center with a name sales team. Next cost center is technical team. Alright, I'll go back. Now I need to create sub cost centers. So for creating sub cost centers, what I need to do, I will go to gateway of Tele screen, and from here I'll go to chart of accounts and go to cost centers, and here I'll press Ctrl plus H and will create multi-create cost centers over here. First of all, I need to create two sales team members. So I will select under cost center sales team. Here I'll create sub cost center Mahendra and Jitendra. That's it. Now again I'll press Alt plus H and multi-create under technical team. Under technical team, I have two employees, Prakash and Shekhar. That's it. I'll go back. Now the next question is allocation of expenses and incomes using cost center. In this section, we will learn how to allocate the expenses and incomes to their respective cost center. The question is, for the month of October, Shri Devi International paid 2 lakh towards travelling and food expenses, out of which 60,000 is allocated to Mahendra, 60,000 to Jitendra, 40,000 to Prakash, and remaining 40,000 was allocated to Shekhar. Here cost centers are Mahendra, Jitendra, Prakash and Shekhar. Alright, so regarding this question, I'm going to open my voucher. I'm going to open my payment voucher. Here what I'll do, I'll create a ledger of traveling and food expense under indirect expense, and I'll debit 2 lakh. And now they are asking me cost allocation scheme. Here I will name the cost center as sales team. Under sales team, no, not this way. Let us see. I'll debit traveling and food expense 2 lakh. Sales team 60,000. Sales team under 60,000, I'm giving Mahendra 60,000, Jitendra 60,000, Prakash, wait a second. Here I need to select Mahendra 60,000, Jitendra 60,000, Prakash 40,000 and Shekhar 40,000. So this way I have allocate total 2 lakh rupees, and I'm making this payment through check. Through which check I'm making this payment? Through Kotak Mahindra. So here I'll create a ledger of Kotak Mahindra under bank account with a check number. They have given me check range, that is 00004 to 00005. This is Kotak checkbook 1. But in order to make the payment, I should have an opening balance in my bank account. Here I'll add 20 lakh as an opening balance. Now I can simply pay with check number 00004 my payment of traveling and food expenses. Alright, so this way, first of all, I allocate all the expenses in 4 colleagues, and then I credited Kotak Mahindra Bank. Now, the next question is, as on 10th October 2020, Shri Devi International conducted open technical training program and they generated 3 lakh of revenue. Revenue generated by each team member is below. Prakash has generated 2,70,000 and Shekhar has generated 30,000. So now I'll open my receipt voucher here. First of all, I'll credit. I need to create a ledger over here of technical training program. Under indirect income of rupees how much? 3 lakh. Here I'll name the cost of center, that is Prakash, 2,70,000 and Shekhar 30,000. Alright, and debit my Kotak Mahindra Bank. This way, has they given any check number to me? No. So here they have not given any check number, so I will not add check number. Here I'll add Kotak Mahindra Bank. This way my entry is done. Next entry is sales entry. As on 12th October, Shri Devi International sold the following stock items to Niranjan and Electronics and received the check immediately. This sale was made by Mahindra. So first of all, what we need to do is, they are saying that allocate the sales amount to cost center as Mahindra. Hint, record the transaction in item invoice mode and press F12 configure and set the option select common ledger account for item allocation to no and provide the bank detail as required while recording the transaction. Then only you can allocate cost centers in accounting details screen as shown in figure. So what they are saying that open F8 sales voucher. Now I'll press Ctrl plus H and now I'll go to accounting invoice mode. Reference number here is nothing. I'll put 1 here. And party account name I'll create go back and will create Kotak Mahindra Bank. Here I'll create a ledger of Samsung 6 kg top load washing machine under sundry debtor. Wait a second. Here I have Samsung 6 kg top load. Quantity is 11 numbers at the rate 18,000. Press F12 and then I need to disable select common ledger remove. Here I need to select the cost center class. So it will be shown like this. Yes. Here I'll select Mahendra and see this way entry will be done. Alright. Next question is by using cost center class. In this section we will learn to automate cost center while recording a transaction. This feature is used when the percentage of allocation is fixed. Here we can fix the percentage of allocation in TelePrime using the cost center class. While recording the voucher, the allocation will be automatically done as per the details defined in the cost center class. In previous sections, we have assigned the amount to cost centers manually, but with cost center class, the same will be done automatically. Here they have given me one transaction that Shridevi International has decided to pre-allocate the dress allowance to its employees based on the nature of work. The fixed percentages are given below. So for this, what we need to do is go back and now I'll press Alt plus K, then I'll press F11 and now I'll press Ctrl plus I and here I'll go to more details and then I'll go to cost center class and I will give the name of cost center class as expense auto allocation. Expense auto allocation. Here I'll add, first of all, I'll add Mahindra. I'll give Mahindra 30%, then Jitendra 30%, then I'll select Prakash 20% and Shekhar 20%. That's it. So this way I have done the allocation. Now what I need to do, I'll open my payment voucher. Here what I need to do, I'll change the date to 1st October and here I'll select the cost center class expense auto allocation. Now I'll debit my dress allowance. So I need to create a ledger of dress allowance under indirect expenses and debit the dress allowance with rupees 25,000, and you can see that I'll credit Kotak Mahindra Bank this way, entry is done. Alright, so I'll go back and show you the dress allowance. You can see that 25,000 has been distributed among Mahendra, Jitendra, Prakash, Shekhar as per on the basis of the percentage allowance. Okay. Now they have given me another business scenario with the name allocation of expenses to multiple cost centers and cost categories. In this section, we will learn to allocate expenses or incomes to multiple cost centers and cost categories while recording a payment voucher and check the relevant reports. The business scenario says that Shri Devi International wanted to track the branch-wise as well as department-wise expenses details. They have two branches, one in Karnataka and other one in Delhi location, and the company have three departments like sales team, accounts team and technical team. So first of all, I'll go back and go to create and go to cost center. Here I'll create two cost centers. No, I'll create 5 cost centers. Karnataka branch, next is Delhi branch, next is sales team. Sales team is already exists, accounts team. Alright, I'll go back. Now I'll go to show more. Now I'll create categories. Cost category, we'll create new, that is branch with a branch, and another one will be department. Alright, go back. Now what we are going to do now, they have given me one question. They have given me two questions. As on 31st October 2023, Shri Devi International conducted a sales event in Delhi and has spent 3 lakh. Track this expense and allocate to the Delhi branch as 3 lakh and the same amount need to be allocated to sales team. So what I need to do now, I'll open my voucher, payment voucher. Here what I need to do is I'll debit sales team. I'll create a ledger over here, Alt plus C, sales EBIT, under indirect expense, and amount of rupees 3 lakh will debit here. We'll add the cost category over here, branch, and under branch I'll select Delhi branch. Wait a second, I'll go back and go to create. I'll select branch over here, and here I create Delhi branch. in Karnataka branch, I'll select branch, sales team, I'll select department as a primary cost category, and for technical team also I'll select department as a cost category. Now I'll go to vouchers. Here I need to create sales event with 3 lakh. Here I'll select branch and select daily branch, and will allocate 3 lakh over here, and will select department and will select sales team and will allocate 3 lakh over here and credit my Kotak Mahindra Bank. So this way I have allocated my sales event in daily branch and sales team. Next, as on 31st October 2023, Sridevi International conducted technical upgradation program for all its technical team employees in Karnataka location and spent 2 lakh. Track this expense and allocate it to the Karnataka branch as 2 lakh, and the same amount needs to be allocated to technical team. The same question is here. I need to create a ledger over here, technical upgradation program under indirect expense and allocate 2 lakh. We'll select branch over here and we'll allocate to Karnataka branch 2 lakh, and we'll select department and we'll select technical team to allocate the 2 lakh rupees, and we'll credit Kotak Mahindra Bank. Alright, so this way this question is also done. Now I'll show you the reports. For this we will go to display more reports, and we'll go to statement of accounts, go to cost center, and we'll show you category summary. You can check out the category summary. Alright. Okay, I'm going back. I'll show you cost center breakup, so you can check the cost centers and check their respective cost center breakup. Alright. The ledger breakup, so according to ledgers you can check all the entries. Group breakup, and according to the groups which we have used till now, you can check the reports. So I hope you understood each and everything very carefully. So I'll get back to you in next video with next some interesting topics. Thank you.